Right, can we... Where's YouTube? Entertainment, YouTube. Yeah, yeah. I'm just going live on YouTube. Yeah.
Make sure you keep it pointing that way then.
Yeah, it's going to be pointing that way. Like to the strawberries and that. Come on, YouTube. Oh, phone. Hotspot's on. Can, oh yeah, the chat is working. Right, let's connect the, oh yeah, the chat is working. Let's connect the microphone up. Don't be rude, Michael. There's no need for that. It's a safe place, a safe environment here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let's put the phone on Mummy's wrist. Can see the chat now. Hey, my darling. Want some treats, Snowflake? Yeah. Want some treats? Come here then. Sit. Sit. Go on then. He's a good girl. It should be right like that. Snowflake, in your shelter. Yep. No, I want you in your shelter, my darling. In your shelter. Oh, that's the water. He's a good girl. What, Snowflake? What, my darling? What, my darling? Hello. Hmm? No, you got slobber on the jack, Snowflake. Where is the bucket? There it is. Welcome, Flo. I hope you're doing well. How's your day going? I hope you're having a good day.
show.
I am live. I am.
Oh. And action.
Yeah. Well, they'll be able to hear you because you're right. I got the microphone.
That don't matter. I think that's a deal.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if you see it or not.
Yeah.
There's
Those
the,
black bits. Yeah.
there's the full plants. Black bits, I'll do it for raised beds.
Yep.
They can go across. That's up to you where you put it. I won't tell you what you do. You do across there or along there.
Well, what I was going to do was go, like, kind of do like a square around each raised bed. Yeah. So one will go there, and then one will go there,
Then
and
pass it
then
goes.
we'll go like that, and have like a little walkway in between each pot.
Yep.
Is what I was thinking.
And then we should just lay a couple of them down for you, if you want.
Yeah.
And you can see
Well, I was going to more do the stones. The stones will look quite nice. What stones? No, the stones will be down quite together. I will more than likely use that. Looks like it was off the plate pot. to give to me. That'll massively help with the allotment. Snowflake, do you want another treat? Sit. There's a good girl. There's a good girl. Your hands will end up staying more less dirty. It's a lot better if you first. Snowflake, in your shelter. In your shelter. I want you out of the sun. Come on. Out of the sun. Lay down. There's a good girl. You need to stay out of the sun, my darling. You're a husky. You're not a skinless dog, my darling. Oi! Snowflake. Stay in your shelter, darling. Otherwise you'll get too hot. We don't want that, my darling. Mm. And there's a good girl, Snowflake. Snowflake. No. Wait. In your shelter. No. You're gonna overheat, my darling. we're going to get some more flowers. What roses, my darling? Yay, here's a good girl. My darling. All messages. Hey, my darling. Hello. Yeah, that's the camera.
Oh! This is the window I made.
Yeah,
That's what you put down and then put on top.
yeah.
Stuff you need goes there, one you show you, then a black cover. That's the stuff you need. This is,
Like, we can use either, but
But-
it's actually the same thing.
yeah, this is, I've got fucking rolls in it.
What do you think? Do you think those tomatoes are going to survive?
What then?
No, those ones.
Of course it would. Really, you learn something all the time. These tomatoes,
This one I think I'm going to take out
yeah.
because that one's actually gone.
Yeah.
But I think the red cabbages are done. The red cabbages
in
ain't going
there?
to come back, yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
There was red cabbages in there. There's
Well,
one
that's what I'm
here.
saying, there's nothing in there now.
Yeah,
Tomatoes
right.
need
There's that one.
tomatoes need 1 good water a week.
And then here and then there. Yeah.
Did you hear what I'm saying?
Yes, I did hear what you
Well,
said.
I've only just found that out. I thought water, but you don't. You give 1 good water a week.
Yeah.
But just dig a little hole. It's just your ground is so dry.
Yeah.
Just dig a little hole and water that. So it soaks in the hole. Well, I've seen that a lot of people have. I've done it myself, not this year. They dig a little hole with a trowel. They've been using a spade to dig it like that. About 4 inches, something like about 2 or 3 inches.
Yeah.
Then put a hole, then put a tomato in and water. When you water in the roots. And then when that starts to get a bit hard, the roots are taken, then you put this soil back. That classes as a support.
Yeah. Well, like the soil, I'm gonna want that about that deep on all the beds, and like, yeah.
You're right with this, but because got that down, that carb.
Yeah.
Where I would start to plant stuff, be underneath the pool.
Yeah.
Peel it, I'll just roll it back. I've got some more tomatoes I can sort out for you. Low. Pete took, well, where I put them and said he could have, he's moved them over there, but I've got
But I can also put loads of tomatoes in there.
potatoes and tomatoes
That's
don't go
not-
together.
No, those are only potatoes in there.
Yeah, but you don't put potatoes and tomatoes together
No, I know.
for blight.
It's only that one that's got potatoes, so that one and the other 3 don't have anything in, so I can put some more tomatoes in there.
You're not listening. Tomatoes, potatoes don't go together
No, right?
because of the tomato blight and potato blight.
Yeah.
One catches it, that'll catch it. Tomatoes there, potatoes down the
Oh,
bottom.
so they have to be at completely different areas.
Yes, something like that. Like my potatoes are here,
I get what you
and
mean.
my tomatoes are over there. I ain't put some in the greenhouse because I want to go outside. I've got some new ones I've got bloke over there who's very good.
Yeah, starting to get apples.
And what I would do with that, I would move that down the bottom at some stage.
Yeah, maybe.
And then the pallets would go up here. Up
Yeah.
the side.
The reason why I put it there was so it could grow there, and like I can tie snowflake to it there,
Yeah. The reason it's
and build the shelter up there, so I can tie it to it there.
I would say that's what it's done to make it look. I mean, imagine what I said to them. If I go up to the table, I can cut it down. I'll put the fires. Because they can't say nothing. They just cut it down. Same as Pete, when I said to them to do a plot inspection, they said, well, what will we do? I said, well, what's the tracks? That's what I said, chicken inspection. That's when Christoph told that was for Pete over the roosters. So perhaps we'll do a chicken inspection and that'll solve the problem. They said, yeah, no one's ever been down there because it's all overgrown. And I'm fed up. Now we're doing about weed killer. I've already cut it down once.
Yeah.
Now we're doing about weed killer. The weed killer he got off the counter is quite strong. But that defeats the object.
It does defeat the object. It won't just kill that, it will kill probably everything around it too.
And I'm a bit worried that when I let the chickens out, they're going to start pecking the stuff that was weed killer.
They more likely will. It's chickens.
I know I'm fenced off.
They've only got one brain cell.
He don't see it like that. He just sees something and that's it.
Yeah.
He thinks that'll be the answer to it, but that's not because he's strimmed up.
Mm.
And I can't get through.
You're more than welcome to say hello to like the chat.
Who?
The chat on YouTube.
Oh no. Hi baby. No. No,
They will be able to hear you, but they won't be able to see you.
Good.
If you want, it's
No, I do
like,
not want to.
yeah.
I'm not into all that.
Well, for me, I want to raise money for street pets, which is like, I think that's quite nice of a person to do because they're solely a charity base and they really do struggle with funding.
Something like that should be fun.
I agree.
I said to Debbie the other day, she asked me to buy the gear, I said no. I said no, I ain't got no room gifts. She said, how the cats? Oh, they're lovely. I said, have you phoned that number up yet? No, not yet.
Yeah.
So it's just laziness because she's only got to phone it up. So I've got 5 kittens. I'm not ready to take them. We're ready in 5 weeks' time. So if anyone phones up, have you got any kittens or whatever? Say yes, I've got some coming in 5 weeks' time. Take the name and address. I'll let you know. Phone number. I'll let you know when they're coming. She ain't bothered to do that,
Yeah.
and that's annoying me.
I did tell you.
Well,
I did tell you.
probably
It's up to you whether you choose to listen or
no,
not.
I will listen. I am listening. Proud man, see?
Yes.
Stubborn, proud, and I'm right all the time. Not,
Oh, dear, you're funny.
not all the time.
No, not all the time. Sometimes we do have to give in.
I'm generous and kind.
You are very generous.
I look out a lot of people.
You are very kind, and that's the part
Yeah.
that, like, where people, like, run rampant over you.
Yeah, not so much now.
Like, in other words, walk all over you.
Not so
It
much.
still happens quite a lot. Yes, probably not as much as what it
not
was.
so much now. I'm learning the hard way. Learning the hard way. It's because I don't want for nothing.
Yeah,
You know,
you don't want anything back.
I don't. No, I don't. I don't want nothing back.
No, you just want to see people improve
Well,
and get
yeah.
to the best of their ability. We.
Tell them not pig then, please. No, I don't want nothing back.
Yeah,
And I don't want nothing back. I'm kind, I'm generous.
you just want to see like people improve and get better and have
Well,
the best life that they possibly could.
I helped Kirsty. It took a long time. She wasn't blind, but she got there in the end. That's because everything's laying around for people to take. Now it's not.
Unfortunately, with like majority of the people in this world, it's literally take and not give, and it's sad. It is.
So I say to you,
That's why we need more people.
come
to
round for something
give.
to eat. There's loads of food I've got there for 2 of us. It's easy to cook for 2 rather than,
Yeah, no, I agree.
you know.
I fully agree with that.
I won't cook today. I'll have
But it's kind of pointless cooking when it's only for one. You might as well just have like a sandwich or two.
Yeah. That's what I've had for the last couple of days.
Have like
Steak sandwich,
have
steak
like
roll.
a couple of sandwiches, a pudding,
What?
a pudding,
Pudding.
like dessert.
Oh, I don't know that. Ice cream. Cornetto.
But it will fill you up. It's like a stable diet. Yeah, probably not having ice cream every single day. Yeah, no, you want to mix it up.
Last couple
What I usually do is like cook pasta, and I have that like I'll have half of it today, have half of it tomorrow, and shove like some bacon bits in it for like a bit of
I do.
protein.
I do.
Yeah, and that's like that'll keep it going. Because pasta, like once you've heated it and once you've stored it properly, you can eat it the next day. But I wouldn't eat it the day after.
Oh, I would.
Pre-make it every 2 days.
Oh, I would. Well, mine goes in the
Or
fridge.
every other day.
Mine goes in the fridge, so.
Yeah, but you have a fridge. I don't. So like I make it. I do have a fridge. It's not. I can't run it because of power.
Well,
But once I've got the solar panels all hooked up,
once you get your
then
boat
I
in, get
should
it
be
all
able
sorted out,
to
that's your priority.
get it going. Yeah,
Get that going. Fridge, freezer,
yeah.
proper shower, maybe get a little television.
I've got a shower. I don't want a telly. I can use my phone. I can use my tablet. I don't need a TV.
I'll be lost without telly.
That
Well,
don't
sometimes
surprise me.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll just turn the radio on, listen to the radio.
Yeah, I
Rather
just
than-
listen to
rather
the
than
radio.
telly. No, how am I going to watch that tablet? I can't even watch a tablet in front of your arm. Yeah, Chris,
That's
I
a
can.
phone. That's not a tablet. A
You
tablet
should-
is bigger.
Oh,
I said I can either use my phone or my tablet.
right. Oh, I thought that.
No, that's a phone. cold.
Yes.
That is. On a sweaty wrist.
Right, I'm going to get on.
Yeah, I'll take out those cabbages, those red cabbages, because they're dead. They're done for.
Yeah, just put them tomatoes in there.
But it's what is in there. And this part, I could decide whether I wanted to make another raised bed for
I
this
would
part,
personally, for this year,
but I'm not going to. I
would
want to build like a cabinet, like a table cabinet, so I can put all like the seeds in and pot on that bit. Yeah,
I'd certainly take that up and I'd put that in here.
I'm gonna take the tarpaulin up another time because I'm still not sure what I want to do with that bit. That's why I've left it down.
Yeah. And then
But this part and that part, I know what I'm gonna do.
yes.
And I've left that bit down. I was thinking of maybe putting like a picnic table there. I was thinking.
I need a chair. You've got two
Yeah.
chairs there.
But like
There's a table there.
for a barbecue, you can sit down and have something to eat rather than standing up and eat. So I usually do a barbecue
And then
for
I'll-
like
Some of
family.
them, or even cut them 6 inches.
No, those poles are going to be to build snowflake the shelter.
What them?
Those poles, yes.
Oh, right, they do something else.
Yeah. Because that bit of shelter just there, I'm gonna like dig 4 poles and put 4 like those wooden bits in.
Once you put your pallets on the corner, there's a base for your shed.
Unfortunately, I can't put a shed.
No, put them on the corner. I'll put them on the corner to support this.
Yeah.
You can put 2 posts over there and then just put a bit of netting over the top of it, shade for her. That's what I'm
Gonna need more than netting.
Well, because it won't.
Netting won't like create shade. So
Well, it must create shade because every polytunnel's got it on like that.
What I was gonna do was like build. So the 2 sides are gonna have pallet wood, and then the top is going to be pallet wood, so I can put a drainage and run it to the water butt. But the front is going to have nothing on it, and the back is only going to have netting, so the wind can go through to keep it cool. Now, I've spoken to a few other people about it, and they've said, yeah, that's the best way you're going to do it. That's the best way you're going to be able to do it for snowflake.
As long as she's got a bit of shade.
Yeah. As long as she's got shade, then that's the main thing.
Right.
Because snowflake is my little bubba.
Look at that go. Got to go out to get my pop.
Look,
There you
your
go.
soda.
I've got soda in the fridge and I've got something else in there that I've been.
And like, that's what I'm going to do for the strawberries. Up there.
Well, you can, but there again you've got plenty of wood, you can make a little frame. I've just put 4 corners up. Top.
Yeah.
Can't get it all going one go.
No, it's a slow process.
This is what makes it.
Yeah, it's got
Alone, this old boy wants to me the other end and then. Oh, my lovely. You didn't see that change. I'll just use my own phone holder.
Yeah. You've only got a phone holder now then.
I've had it ages.
No.
I've had it ages.
And it's your phone's the wrong way.
It would be the wrong way, wouldn't it?
That way.
Why?
Because then you can actually open it and read a message. You have it
Oh.
backwards.
I've had it ages since you no being in.
Yeah, doing
And I
it
thought,
like
well, I
that.
won't put it. I have used it. And I'm worried about that I'm going to forget to put it
Yeah.
off on the shop.
yourself.
I think you see about that other business.
Yeah, don't be a stranger.
Hey?
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, yeah, I won't.
Bye.
Right.
Snowflake, in your shelter. Now. Move. Shelter. Thank you. Oi. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, my darling. Morning, John. What time is it for you? Hey, my darling Snowflake. Oi, I got your Richie spot. I got your Richie spot. Hmm. You look in there, don't you? Hmm. Hmm. You want a few more treats? Hmm. Hmm. Can you have some water for me? Hmm. Go on, drink. 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 Had enough. All right then, my darling. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, my darling. You're a beautiful Baba, aren't you? Yes, you are. Hmm. Yeah. Mummy needs to get on with doing the watering. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Mummy needs to do some watering. Otherwise the plants are gonna die. Hmm. Can you still hear me? Should be able to. It's alright, Snowflake. My darling. Go on, in your shelter. In. In your shelter. Go on. In. Lay down. Okay, snowflake. I wonder if Mummy's got a message. Huh? Oh, Mummy needs to put the phone on charge. Hmm? No, Snowflake, in your shelter. Move, in your shelter. Yeah, there, Snowflake. Where's Discord? What's Mummy's password? Hmm? Hey? Hmm? My beautiful little girl. Just reset my password and then carry on doing some watching. Have a good evening.
Yourself.
Will do. Hey, Exodia. No worries. Are you still here, Exodia? Hello. How are you doing? Good. Sit. Up. Good. Good. Sit. Come on, kiss. Come on, kiss. Speak. 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 There's a good girl. I caught half of your message. I accidentally got rid of the message, so I didn't see all of it. I bet your brain is mushed. Mine feels the same thing too. It is really hot today. It's like 29 degrees, but next week it's going to go up to 36 apparently next week, which is going to be exhausting. With the stops, I think you only have to spend 25 Pokestops, walk 1 km, do a route, that's about it. So I kind of more have just been keep hitting the Pokestop one. It seems to be a lot more better, especially in the heat. I don't want to Snowflake to be out for so long, so she doesn't get too hot. I agree. I don't like the heat either. Snowflake, in your shelter. Oi! In your shelter. Thank you. Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me. Ah, I know what's going on. It's because I'm walking away from the receiver. So, what I will do... How much charge does my phone now have? It's 12%, so... Let's put the receiver in... Will it fit in that pocket? I see what's happening. It's because I'm walking away too far from the receiver. So, let's show you the whole entire plot. There. So, that's the whole plot that I am renting out. So that one there has got potatoes in, but that one and these ones haven't got anything in at the moment. And all that wood there is going to be going into building, partly building Snowflake an actual proper shelter, which is going to be there. I'm just using some deck chairs. And in your shelter, Snowflake. No, in your shelter, my darling. So yeah, that's where like the shelter is going to be for Snowflake. And I can put drainage, which will go all the way across into that water butt there. But we did have, like a few weeks ago, a lot of hail. So it kind of killed a lot of my plants. But the potatoes are starting to come up, which is great. That's my apple tree. I'm starting to get some apples off my tree. But I don't think I'm going to eat the apples this year. I'm going to leave them. And when they fall off, I'm going to put them in for fertilizer. So those are tomatoes. I can't remember what type of tomatoes. And then under the blue netting was green cabbages. I had red cabbages in these ones, but I think they kind of got really like battered by the hail and the cold weather. So I'm gonna put those that are over there. Those are Spanish tomatoes. And I'm going to put them in there instead. And then I really cut back my rose bush 2 years ago. And it's just starting to re-branch out and regrow. I agree, it is a good idea for the fertilizer. What you're thinking about growing in those parts? I'm still trying to figure that out. But I've got, that's a rose, not rose, rosemary. Just halfway there. That one is lemon balm. That one was thyme, but unfortunately it died. Moroccan mint in that one. I can't quite remember what time I cut, or what time of year I cut back the rose one. I think it was like in winter, and like you shouldn't really do it in the winter. You want to do it like spring or autumn, if I remember rightly, preferably in spring, because then because when you end up cutting like rosemary or roses, if you cut them and then the cold or like the heat drops to really cold, it can really stress the plant out. So I'd probably say doing it around like spring, because then it will get warmer and time, like it will have time to settle back down and prepare for winter. Oh, that mint is so good. It's Moroccan mint. That's what the mint is. It is so good. It smells absolutely divine. And all of in the here, this is all just strawberries. This is. Oh, beautiful. Pink ones are really pretty. I would probably, I'll do some research, and I know a few people that have like, they have a big amount of like a rose bush, and they like started with just like one little tiny pot like that, and it's gone really big. I'll drop them a message and see what they think, and I'll like DM you. Oh, the mint does smell divine. So my plot stops here. I can't do this part because there has to be like walking like parts. But I got 2 sweet peppers. Those 2 are sweet peppers. These things here, these are onions, and you'll see them placed around. That one there is a pepper. And then you got tomato, more onions, and then got 3 more varieties of tomatoes, and then tomato and 2 more peppers. No, there's all like different varieties of the peppers. Yeah, I do that like all the time. I do end up going yeah, and it's like, why am I saying yeah when you can't hear me? It easily happens. Like, yeah, that one's been eaten, but like you can use it as fertilizer. So in that one, I must have about 8 different types of strawberry plants. And I'm looking at putting at least 1 more in there. Like, it's going to be jam-packed on the strawberries. I love strawberries so much. I refuse to get strawberries from the shop because the shops they just really like are not good. They just taste of all chemicals or water. But these ones, you should really like come and try them. They are absolutely like delicious. They are. They're so sweet, so flavorful. It's my first time of growing onions. So like hopefully like the onions will go really well. They look like they're going great. Only time will tell. I want to see if I can find a strawberry to show you what they'll look like. We've done very well with the strawberries. We tried to grow some in the garden, but it failed. Same as cucumber. Didn't do well either, but we did manage to grow some carrots. I did grow carrots, and I think I came out with I think I came out with at least 40 carrots, and I put it in plot I had at that time was like 1 meter by 1 meter, and I came out with 40 carrots on that. And I did grow green beans, and I think I came out with like 80 green beans. I had like 2-3 buckets full of them, and I was just passing them out to everyone, like, eat them. I can't, like, they're literally, as soon as they're going in me, they're coming straight out of me because I've just eaten so many of them. And Snowflake as well, she was eating quite a lot of them, and like we couldn't keep up. So explain with your strawberries and that, and like I'll try and help you with trying to figure out like what went wrong. How many times like was you watering them? Because strawberries, they kind of actually only need like to have one good watering every few days. You don't want to overwater them, and that's the one thing that a lot of people like misjudge on them. And that's the same with tomatoes. You kind of only actually want to water tomatoes like maybe twice a week at most. But the other thing is that you really need like the shelter on them, because they will burn. They will like, you really need to like cover them up as well. And then not only that, like the weeds, if you have like loads of weeds, they will suffocate because the weeds are taking a lot of the water and the energy around the soil. Yeah, you really need shelter for them, and you may possibly have like drowned them, but it's a learning curve. I remember when I first started growing, and I was really bad. I did not have green fingers. That you really don't want to overwater them. It can end very badly. And then like the other thing is, like, was you using fertilizer? You kind of want to use more of the natural fertilizer. And like with the fertilizer, if you've got any like cows or horses near you, go to like a farmer where you can get like the cow poo and like horse manure, and that is a great fertilizer. Yeah, that may be what is going wrong, is that you didn't have any fertilizer. That could be what was going wrong. Oh, my phone's on 5%. I just got that on charge. It's really hot, my phone is. Where's some shaded area? Needs a bit of shade. I might have to push you down and get like the phone in some shade at the moment. Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest things where you were going wrong, is that you needed shade, fertilizer. And the other thing as well, like if you don't want to water them all the time, you can use these bottles where it has like a hole on the top, and you just shove them in the ground and it will slowly water them over time. I highly recommend using like the bottles, and you just fill it up, screw that on, shove it in the ground, and it will go blop, 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 blop. Yeah, little drip feeders. I highly recommend the drip feeders. They work absolutely wonders, they do. I'll fill one of the drip feeders up and I'll show you. Yeah, like that's what you do with the orchids. Like, I recommend doing them with like all of your plants. So I filled that one up, and you got like the little hole, and you'll just, but when it's in the ground, it will just, every so often, it will just blop. That's how like these plants that are in pots have just gone so well. Yeah, it slowly drip feeds into the ground. Like with those ones, I cut the tips of them off, but with this one, it comes out like both sides, and that will slowly just like, and that will work so good, it does. Oh yeah, it really does work wonders. If you ended up seeing the allotment, what it was like 3 years ago, it was massively overgrown, where the grass would come up to my thighs. It was quite tough. It was. I try to at least come to the allotment every day, but if it's too hot, then I'll either go there in the evening and like do all the watering in the evening. And like the other thing is, it's really not good to water the plants when it's in the daytime. You either want to, you kind of want to, with most of the other things, like if you're growing herbs, sweet peppers, you kind of really want to water morning, so like dawn and dusk. Because if you do it in like where it's really hot and it's sunny, you're essentially burning the plants and they will just end up dying because they are struggling to cope. I do have it under control. It took a while, but we really got there in the end. Yeah, it will end up boiling them. The word that I would more say is that it singes them, and then they end up feeling like they're stressed out. So they will essentially die. They will essentially die if they are stressed out. She is. Would you want me to keep the camera on Snowflake or see me plant these Spanish tomatoes? I don't mind, I can do either. I want you in your shelter, Snowflake. Go on, in your shelter. In. That way. Go on, lay down. Lay down. Yeah, some plants are really hardy and they're very tough, but some plants are really easy to end up not surviving. And the slightest, littlest thing will just stress them out and it'll kill them. The thing with like the wet floor, she does not like laying on something that is wet. So like I tried doing that idea, but it didn't go well. So I essentially don't wet the ground anymore. They are, even her eyelashes are white. What I will do I'll put these tomatoes in, and I guess we can pack up and go for a little walk with Doggy and let her in her favourite stream again, like we did last time. Because it's about 3:46 for me, so it will like start to really get really warm, and it looks like the sky is starting to clear up, have not be overcast. So I think put these tomatoes in and then go for a walk, I think would be a good idea. Right, those tomatoes are in. Yeah, it's quite overcast here, but it is really starting to clear up now. Hello. Yeah, indeed. Right, let's just water those tomatoes in quickly, and then we'll get ready and make a move. The apple tree should be fine. Snowflake is actually very camera shy, like me too. We are both very camera shy actually. But Snowflake, she's a big time sunbather, and it's like you can't sunbathe Snowflake. It's like you're a husky. You will overheat. Snowflake, in your shade. Move, in your shade. Go on, in. Lay down. And that's why I want you there, Snowflake, because you're going to overheat, my darling. I don't want you to overheat. Yeah, she really wants that patch of grass. She water the cabbages. I'd be surprised if these cabbages come up. They was eating a lot. And then they got really like battered by the hail and the cold weather that we had. Snowflake! Oi! In your shelter! In! No! In your shelter. Go on. Lay down. There's a good girl. Yeah? I know what you kind of mean on that one. The one I'm drinking at the moment is that one. But that's only £1. I'll leave them in, see what happens. We'll leave them in and see what happens. You never know, like, they may come back and they may absolutely flourish. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Snowflake, in your shelter, my darling. Have some water. Have some water. Have some water. Can you have some more water, my darling? What, do you want a few treats? Go on in. Go on in. Have that too. Yeah, they really could. They might come back. They might not come back. If they do come back, great. if they don't come back. I'm not really like losing out if they don't come back, because for 6 cabbages, like I got them on like 70% off, so I'm not really kind of like losing out. Like they only ended up costing me what, £1.20. So yeah. Right, that power bank is on 15%. Let's take that one off and put this one on instead. Yeah, she really does not want to stay in the shelter. She really doesn't. And that's one of the things that do end up like arguing a lot on. Is I'm trying to be the best owner for her, and so we constantly end up like having our little arguments. I wouldn't necessarily say little arguments, more of I don't know what the word would be. Don't know what the word would be. Right, let's pack the bag. Turn the camera around. Yeah, I would say disagreements. I would. Hello. How much power does that phone have? 12. Slowly going up. Hello. Hope you all having a fine and dandy day. That can go in that bucket. Must empty that bucket that has like rubbish in. Snowflake, come on, go in your shelter. Hey. That's one of the other drinks as well. And yeah, not sponsored either on that one. My day's going okay. Very hot. But hey. I bet. Oh. Right, shall we make a move, my darling? And put you in your little stream of your favourite stream of water. Your favourite little river. Right, my darling? Sophie! Come! Sit! nose in. Yes, a good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah, I like the blue one too. It is isotonic hydration. It is tropical. We Yeah, that took me I think that took me about 8 months, 9 months to do that. And what I'd do is that I'd hold it in front of her nose, as you saw, and I'd put a little treat behind it. And I'd like, put your nose through. And I first did it with a collar, like her collar, and she got used to it that way. And then we started adventuring into doing the whole tee, and now we're working on with the harness that like goes around her, I wouldn't say hips, not waist, around her front shoulders. Yeah. It is so cute. I've had so many people go, how'd you do that? And it's training, it's repetition. And it works really well if your pet is very food motivated. That really helps in your favor if the pet is very food motivated. What will your plans for the rest of the day be? Very food focused. Like, luckily, Snowflake is very food focused. I think the proper word is food and orientated, I think the word was. Or, in other words, food motivated. Yeah. I remember when I was sofa surfing, and she was, out of all the places, where would you think that Snowflake would want to go toilet? I think that should do. Wait. I need to go back in that bag and lengthen the cable a bit more. That should work. Hopefully that will hold now. wanted. So yeah, this is the whole entire bit that I rent. So I don't own it, I'm just renting it out. Or they're renting it to me. Let's go back onto my chat. Yeah, Poundland job. Do you want some water, Snowflake? Good, have some water. So we have loads of these like little water stations placed all over the whole entire allotment society, which is rented out from the council, and then we rent it from the allotment society. Also on your plants. What's also on the plants? I must get a proper chest mount, and then I can go like hands-free with my hands. So it would end up sitting like that, where I'd have a chest mount, and then it go up, and I could essentially clip an umbrella onto the chest mount. I think that'd be a lot more easier. She doesn't actually go toilet on plants. You don't go toilet where you eat, you don't go toilet where you sleep. She learned that one. Well, it's really clearing up now, the sky. Oh, this is going to get warm today. And I just got a notification. Amber warning of extreme heat has been issued. Okay, let's go and get you some shelter, Snowflake. Yeah, we're really getting a big break in the clouds now. So it's time that we head off and get some shelter for the little one. Hello. I agree, it's time to head home. Amber warning isn't great. I was thinking of doing when I take my boat out of water on the 18th next month, I was thinking of streaming that day. And I'll put a camera up where like you can see the beautiful views, and I more likely won't be able to read the chat that day. It's gonna take it'll take about 8 hours to get there, so I could do half of the stream half of it. There's a car coming. Can you hold the gate? Thank you. I agree, that does sound like a good idea. It's going to be very hot that day. Thank you. Have Have a good rest of the day. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. What do you mean by shelter? What? So like shelter where I will stay while the boat is being done? Is that what you mean? Oh. Hey, my darling. So it is all gated off, it is all closed off. Most marinas, which is where I'm having my boat taken out of, most marinas won't let you stay on the boat while the work is being carried out. But there are some marinas which will allow you to stay on the boat as long as you don't cause a nuisance. You are keeping the area tidy, clean, you're quiet, you're nice, and I've spoken to them. They have said you can stay on the boat if you want, as long as you follow these rules. And I understand why most marinas won't allow you to stay on the boat, because it can breach their insurance if there's an issue, like you've hurt yourself, broken a leg, or etc, etc. So yeah, but they know that I kind of keep myself to myself and that I am very quiet, I don't cause a mess, I keep the place very clean, very tidy, and so they've kind of gone, yeah, you can stay on the boat. But there are like little, like sort of wooden shacks, I don't know if that would be the word, like think of like a caravan, but it's not a caravan, if you kind of know what I mean. Yeah, I agree, it is very fair. I do agree, it is very fair. Oh, it is warm. Lovely. There's a good girl. Let's go and get you some shelter, my darling. It was actually the Race for Life, the breast cancer race today, and it was going past my boat. You should have saw all the costumes that people were wearing. It was funny. Some of the costumes, it was like, blows my mind. A Shelly? Never heard of a Shelly. You know, like at the seaside, where they have those sort of like living accommodations that you could live there for like a few weeks, you can rent it out, that sort of thing. Like, I'll take a little video when I'm there as well, so it will give you a much better idea. Oh, some of the costumes were absolutely like They were really great costumes. Hey, shall we wait for the lights? Go on then, we can cross now. We can cross now. Has Mummy got any more treats in her pouch? Oh, sit. Go on then, there's a good girl. Come on then, off we go. Yeah, static home. That's the word. Yeah, it's a mixture of like a caravan and a bungalow. I wouldn't say really like a house, because a house is more like where it has 2 floors. I would say more of a caravan slash bungalow. Traffic! I'm so jealous. That house over there, they have a hot tub. I wish I could go in one of those right now. Absolutely wish I could go in a hot tub right now. I'll message you later to the date when I end up doing driving for that long, see if you're free that day to keep an eye on the chat. Oh, it would be such a great idea. And the hot tub that they have isn't a chlorine hot tub. There's like 3 or 4 different types of hot tubs. One of them's chlorine. The other one is a salt one. And I can't remember the other 2. I think the one that they have it's not a chlorine one. You get like this little white tablet, and you put it in this filter that floats, and it slowly disperses it. Oh. Hey, my darling. Hey. Here's a good girl. 38% my other phone is. I really need to do an update on that phone. More of a system update. Hey, Snowflake. Yeah, it would be It would be really helpful, because I'm gonna. Oh, wrong way. Oh, I think I've made that a bit too tight. There we are. Yeah, I can't remember what the name of it. I know it definitely wasn't a chlorine hot tub, and like I know that because I'm allergic to chlorine, and I was in the hot tub for about 15-20 minutes and I wasn't red, and so I asked the person what type of hot tub was it, and it was like, it's not a chlorine one. I can't remember like the type of one that he had, but it was so good. Especially when like you have back issues, scoliosis, like having those bubbles hit your back. Oh, It felt absolutely amazing. Snowflake! Hmm? The chat keeps going off on my other phone. It keeps disappearing. Hmm? Yeah, I bet the gentle pressure of the bubbles. Oh, it felt so good, it did. It felt absolutely amazing. Hmm? I have a video of the big massive festival that happened, I think it was like 3 weeks ago now, called Strawberry Fair afternoon. Like, I'm thinking of posting it, but at the same time I know I'm going to get super copyright struck on it, and I don't want to get copyright struck on it. And so I'm not sure if I want to post. I would love to post it so you can have a feel of what the fun festival looked like and felt. It was so loud. We're nearly near your stream, Snowflake. You want to say hello? Snowflake! Snowflake, do you want to say hello? Yeah, it's going to be the music that is what's going to copy strike me. But if I take that music out, then you won't really get the feel of what a festival is. So I really don't know if I should post it or not. Public event it was. And we usually get, I think on maximum we ended up getting about 20,000 people turn up on like that one day out of a whole year. Let's unclip you. And you can go in the little stream. Yeah, it was a public, it was. Go that way. Yeah, what was that sound? Hmm? Hmm? No. Go on, go to your parents, doggy. No, go to your parents. Where's your parents, doggy? Where's your mama?
You alright?
Yeah, would you be able to call the dog?
Call it what?
Like, the dog is, mine is not really great with other dogs. alright. It's just that Snowflake is very anxious with dogs because she's just been hurt too many times.
Yeah, I met you before. You told me before.
Come on, Snowflake.
He just wants a little play and it cool off, then we'll be gone.
No. We're heading off now anyways. Have a good rest of the day. And use that to overlay that. Yeah, I could do that, but again, you wouldn't be able to have the experience of what it would be like in person, because like there's all types of music. The most of the music is like goth, emo, heavy metal, that sort of music. And it's people singing. I can't remember if they were singing their own songs that they created or they were singing like other people's songs. I can't remember. I don't think that lady liked me. I bet it did feel good. I'm jealous too. I bet it does want to make you feel the footage as well. I guess what I can do is I know a few other people that like stream on YouTube. I can send a video to him and see what he thinks, and like see if that will be alright, because he's probably going to have like a much more better idea than me, but like because I'm like just starting out on the YouTube. But from the streams that like I moderate on, yeah, I don't think YouTube will allow that, but who knows. I just caught a bit of that message. The first 4 words. Yeah, I think so too. Unfortunately, there's really nothing I can do about it. Some people just shouldn't have dogs. I bet it was. Do you want a treat, Snowflake? Sit. Up. There's a good girl. Oh. Oh no, there's another doggy.
Morning, come here. Morning, come here.
There's a good doggy. Go to your mummy. Yeah, she did seem to have a bit of that. I agree. Like, I can't be blamed for being cautious, especially when Snowflake's been hurt. Like, unfortunately, some people just shouldn't have dogs. Unfortunately, there's really not much I can do about that, though. It is what it is. Whee! We're at those paintings again, we are. I love that painting. Has been attacked before, so of course you got to be cautious around other dogs because you never know. Yeah, I agree. Within the past, I would say 7 months, 8 months, she was attacked 5 times. One of them was at my allotment when I was walking to my allotment and I just got through those gates. There was a husky that had one eye. I think it had, it started with H, the condition. I can't remember the condition. And like the dog was off the lead and I was like, can you put your dog on the lead? But I'd love it if Snowflake could say hello to your dog to try and introduce her back into dogs. And he just let the dog off the lead and the dog ran up to Snowflake and just attacked her. She had a scratch on her nose and then she had 3 bite wounds on her leg, her ankle, because it just came up behind her. And yeah, you live and learn, but they don't have a plot there now. I agree. Unfortunately, you never know if a dog is going to be nice or mean. It's just learning. And then when we were walking from a takeaway place near me to back home, it was about 9 o'clock in the evening and this was winter. No, it weren't 9 o'clock. It was about 6, 7 o'clock, I will say, roughly. And my neighbour's dog just came out of nowhere. Attacked Snowflake. Hello. There was 2 German Shepherds and a smaller dog. And one went for her on the butt. The other one went for her rib here. And then the smaller dog went for me. And then 3 days later, the German Shepherd tried going for her again. And I've had a good stern word with him now. And he will put his dog on the lead. Hopefully, he will keep the dog on the lead. No. No, Snowflake. You're not making it. Wait, Snowflake. No. No. There's the cows. No. You don't do that. Yeah, Mum. Let's move. Yeah, I agree. They don't deserve a plot. But one of my neighbours, she's a dog behaviourist. So I've spoken to her a few times, and when she's not so busy, we're going to try and make a time where like me, her and Snowflake could go for a walk, and for her to give me a bit more advice on helping Snowflake calm down and become more better. We're looking into doing it on, my receiver. I agree, it does sound like a really good idea. The cows, they come on this field around January, February, March, April, end of April, May sort of time. And they're always young cows. So they get like, they're very curious, but they're also very timid. And you just gotta let them be on the field for like a few months and then they'll calm down. And then Snowflake and the cows will be like really great. But like, she's only protecting her home. She's protecting her territory. So like, I can't really kind of tell her off for that. Oh. Hey, my darling. We got the vets on Thursday. We got the vets, my darling. Soon. Yeah, I must get like a chest body mount. I think that'll be a lot better for when we're walking. It is such a nice area. It's absolutely beautiful. And Snowflake belly flopped. No. We're nearly home, my darling. No. We're nearly home. Come on, up, up. She's like, no. Come on then. There's a good shake. There's a good shake. Come have a kiss. Wait. Stop, Rick. Wait. Come have a kiss. Come on then. Come on then. Yeah, she did flop. She flopped pretty good. She did. She did find a nice smell, I think. Well, I think it's like probably marking her territory because of the cows. And like there's other dogs that end up walking on the field. So she's probably just marking her scent, marking her territory. I did also actually find, I think about 6 really old videos of Snowflake. So I am gonna post those over the next coming few weeks. I think I might post like one every 3 days roughly. Sorry, I'm a bit sniffly. Oh. But it is absolutely a beautiful area. We're getting a few stormy clouds. We kind of need the rain. Yeah, I do have hay fever. I get hay fever really bad, I do. and the pollen is very high today. I finished cutting all the grass at mine, so that's a lot more easier now. I agree, because like where I am, when the heat comes, we're in a bowl, and so when the heat comes, it does come and it will stay hot. I think it was like next week. I think it was like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It was saying 36 it's gonna be, and it's like, no, please, no, not that hot. I can't do that. We can't do that. We really need a good storm. Okay. And that will certainly push all that pollen back down to the ground. I've got a few garden books where you can like grow fruit, veg, flowers and that sort of thing. Send me a message of what you want to grow, and I can put some like pictures up of this book that I have, and it should hopefully help you in what you want to grow to make it a bit better. Yeah, 36 degrees. I agree. I bet you're not looking forward to it. We're so not looking forward to it either. I'm so going to be like melting. I'm already melting as it is. Oh. Oh. Yeah. You're more than welcome. I'm more than happy to do that. Oh. Nearly home, my darling. We're nearly there. Hey, my darling. We're nearly there. And then we'll take you back out like at night time so you can get your last evening walk, my darling. Would you like that? I was sitting outside mine yesterday, and there was this like bee or wasp or sort of thing that was like trying to attack me, and I booted it with my shoe. Like, I didn't think I was actually going to be able to hit it with my shoe, but it hit the tip of my shoe and it knocked it. It flew off. I didn't think that was going to happen. And all that, and Kelsey. I agree, it is a good idea. But one of the things I really would like to do for like the moderators on the channel, like we all meet up, we all have a gaming session. If you want to bring your partners, you're more than welcome to bring your partners as well. We can figure something out about housing you all. It'll be tight, but we should get there. We'll figure it out. Hey, my darling. I think we'll figure it out. Hopefully, they will say yes to me being an ambassador, hopefully. I think it'll be really great for the community where I am. But who knows, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe we'll just have to wait and see. No, Snowflake. How many shinies did you get yesterday? I bet they were soft. I don't think it was a bee because I didn't see it like the fluffy and I didn't see like the black or yellow on it. I think it may have been more like a young hornet, maybe. I don't know. But it really didn't look like a bee or look like a wasp. But it could have been like a bee or a wasp from another country. I don't know. I don't really want to hurt the bees because they pollinate everything. Like they're a huge part in our food. Hey, Snowflake. Yeah, I bet. I don't blame her, in other words. Probably, maybe anxious, maybe. Like me meeting new people, I get very anxious and very nervous. I'll either talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, or I'll just go dead quiet. It's about reading the situation. Really calm down yesterday, to be fair. No worries. I think it was like 21 shinies, one with the background, and then 22 non-shinies with the background. I didn't do too bad. I did actually pretty well. I think it's going to be a very calm chat today, I think. It's quite gone overcast again. I'm glad it's gone back to overcast. Perfect day is staying in, not talking to no one and watching films. Yeah, I'm kind of the same person. Aww. Hopefully on the next calm day you will get loads of shinies with the background. I'm so excited for Go Fest. It's going to be mental. Go Fest is. Nice. I got a 98. 2 96s. I think I got a 93 and a 91. Hey, my darling. Now, leave those thistles alone. I'm so looking forward to Go Fest. What are you going to be focusing on Go Fest? What would you focus on Go Fest? What is going to be your main priority? Yeah, they're all not bad. I did get rid of like over 400 Twitchy backs. I think I got close to 600 Pokemon yesterday, if not close to 700. I went pretty crazy, I did. Yeah, I can't remember what the spawn rates were. Cannot remember. Hey, my darling. Ouch. I've done that fair few times. Like grabbed a thistle and they hurt. They absolutely hurt. Like these are all stinging nettles, but thistles, they hurt even more. They do. They're so spiky, so prickly. But like they're beautiful flowers. But yeah, no, they still hurt. Yeah, I want to do. I'm trying to do a shiny living dex. Yeah, so those thistles, pretty flowers, but they hurt. Let's zoom you back out. No, not in. Out. Thank you. I bet it's not easy. I think because you got a mill with the unknowns. Like you got to get 28 and it'll give you the platinum medal. I'm at about 24. I think the shinies, I was probably at about 12 shinies out of 28. They do hurt so much, they do. Like when they're really like tiny and really small like that, you should be alright because those little spiky bits, they're kind of soft. But when they go bigger, like that, when they go bigger, and then even like bigger than that, they really do hurt. Let's turn the camera back round. Yeah, once they're bigger, nuh-uh, they hurt. What's up, big? Hey, my darling snowflake. I very much do agree on that. There's more of the cows. How are we going to get past the cows, Snowflake? Hey? Actually, let's keep it that way for a little bit. Hey? No, cow. No. There's a good cow. Can turn it back round now. Oh, my phone went off. Oh, that was sweet. Go away, cow. Oh, that was sweet. Yeah, I need to figure out what the spawns are for Go Fest so I can see what I want to hunt. I agree. I do agree. I'm trying to figure out the spawns as well. It's the research that I've been like doing, like it's been a bit controversial. So like I've been on one, like looking at one lot of research, then looking at another lot of research, and they've kind of been like similar, but two completely different things as well. Like, so I'm going back to square one and looking at more of a research. So I'll be looking at Pokédex's research, Pokemon Go Hub, that research as well. Don't think I'll be doing too many raids, but I'll definitely be there for spawns. Oh, I'm gonna go insane on the raids. At the moment, I think I've got like 82 green passes. At the moment. Hello. Hi. I think in those 2 days, I'm probably maybe looking at doing about 150 raids. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be crazy, it is. Hey. Let's have a look at my phone now. Number one is in 4 days or so from what it's saying at the moment. I'm going to be looking. I've got about 82 passes, give or take a few. So I'm going to need to get more passes, definitely. Oh, there's a thing that just popped up. Oh, it's come up with playables. Choose a game to stream with. May have to look into that next time. Maybe play a bit of Words of Wonders. Be great if there was like a Pokemon sort of like game that you can like play going, who's this Pokemon? But that would be fun. But like having a game where it goes, who's this Pokemon? Here's a good game. Like those thistles. They're pretty. I love looking at those thistles. They are so pretty. I think like in my Pokemon storage, I think it was 7,775 Pokemon storage that I have, and I think with the items, I think I was like 7,225, something like that. Like I've cleared the vegetation. I've left like that little bit of like grass or fields. I left that little bit there, but all of it is like all cut down. I agree. With the Kalos, I agree. I would struggle too. Hey, Snowflake. So, yeah. this says no other. I guess I will have to say have a good rest of the evening. We've been streaming for nearly 3 hours. That's not bad storage. You're doing well on the storage. That's not too bad. Hey, Snowflake? Hey, my darling? Here's a good girl. Wait. Here's a good girl. Yeah. I've been streaming for about 3 hours now. Oh, that's getting close. Yesterday, I think I hit my storage limit twice. I did. Yeah, Snowflake? Hey, my darling? Loving that head scratch you are, I think. I think she's happy to be too. Hey? Hey? You gonna give them a belly rub? Ooh, look at that belly rub. Hey? Look at that belly rub. That sounds like one full belly, that does. My darling. Hey, there's a good girl. There's a good girl, my darling. I think someone wants some more itchies and scratchies. My little porcupine. Hey, my darling, my little porcupine. I think we'll end up having to say goodbye, I think. We've been streaming for 3 hours. Yeah, give all these scratches, all of them. Oh, for sure. I'll give her a few hugs from you too. Would you like a few hugs from Exodia? Yeah? You want to say any words, Snowflake? You want to say any words? Speak! 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 There's a good girl. Have a good rest of the evening. And you have a good evening too, Exodia. No worries. At all there. Katy, has been a very good stream for sure, and it was awesome seeing the allotment. It was a really good stream. I don't know what I was so nervous about streaming on like the first time. I guess we all have those nerves, and the more I end up streaming, I think the easier it's going to get better for me. And you're very welcome on showing the allotment. So I will say bye, everyone. You're going to say bye-bye, Snowflake? Snowflake. Bye.